Welcome back to the Sorry Shoe Podcast. It's your boy ARP. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the members. Shout out to all the mods on the way in the building. That's right. Morning podcast. Why not, man? Let's sneak one in. Yeah, we've been in the afternoons, but I got some heavy stuff going on this afternoon. I might even still try to make it back maybe this evening. I'll see. But let me get this live in. All right. You see the title. Cassidy versus Eazy The Block Captain. Biggest fear. I'm going to make you guys wait a good 25, 30 minutes for that as I build up to it. But I have a big fear about this whole Cassidy and Eazy The Block Captain thing. And we all should pretty much have the same fear, to be honest. If you guys are watching, if you guys are really truly paying attention, we should all have the same fear for this shit. But also, after the Eazy and the Cassidy topic, y'all, what are we gonna get into? What else do I got for y'all? We're gonna do a quick update on the Diddy Netflix special. 3 episodes in. I thought I was gonna be done with the fourth one by today. I couldn't finish it last night. Quick update there. I got a little video to bring up from a lawyer. Cam and Jim, petty moments continue. What else do we got? We got some academics and some Mano stuff, and I got some Snoop stuff at the end too. So let's get into the main topic. Once again, shout out to the chat on the way in. We got the first comment of the chat says, can we keep it real? Yes, please. Can we? Can we please? We'll do our best for that. ARP, now we understand why you felt bad. That's the first comment in this morning's chat. Go ahead and name all 20 plus of them. Oh, fuck with these. Listen, if I really told y'all about 99% of these niggas, boy, shout out to Jay. Says morning live. Talk to me nice. Yeah, we here. All right, let's walk. I'm up to date. I'm up to speed. I'm watching everything. 24/7 drops last night. I make 1 or 2 phone calls. Also I get 50 phone calls. Cassidy's outside. He already jumped back on his Instagram. If anything happened between, like, let's say 9 o'clock last night and right now, okay, maybe I missed that, but it's on, man. Shout out to TBL. I even spoke to some good people over at TBL like 3 days ago, and we were talking about the promotion of this battle. And this was before the first 24/7 from Eazy dropped. And I say this on camera? Yeah, the clip of it is on the channel. The clip of it might be have Eazy in the thumbnail, and it says something like "Should TBL be mad?" or whatever. And I gave the league standpoint. I gave like sometimes the middle piece and the gray area that a league owner could be in based on what the battler has to navigate. I talked about the dollar being associated to every sale, every ticket, every promo, every interview, every face, all of that. So I think I gave a good take on that. But one thing that has happened and that leagues love is when you get very close to the event and things take up even another step. Because Cassidy has been carrying the promo for this. He's been going insane. It is absolutely, arguably, the biggest single-handed promo run that I can remember seeing. And I'm even going to get into some other promo runs in a second. I got y'all. It's one of them. But inserts the chat Eazy The Block Captain, who has a big voice, a big name, who is one of the biggest battle rappers on the scene. And now he comes with not just very tactical interviews with Jay Black, but also his own edited 24/7 response videos. Now, I said a couple streams back, Eazy The Block Captain is too late to do interviews. And I gave examples of like, don't interview with me. Even though I take care of my guests pretty well, sometimes to the point where I even can get backlash. Don't interview with Facts. Don't interview with Caps. Don't interview with Three Letter Man. Yada. There's one person that I missed. Jay Black. How did I forget that is always going to be a good platform when you got controversy around you? I gave the example the other day. I said Beasley from URL uses that opportunity, that platform, that kind of balance of energy perfectly when it's time to like address, oh, so what happened with this, or did this person not show up, or what about this other league that has an issue or whatever. You go to Jay Black. Jay Black is a certified guy. We all love Jay Black. but Jay Black is not going to hot seat you to the point where you can get dragged on his platform. And that's what you got to do sometimes. It's chess, not checkers. I'm not trying to say that those two guys didn't have some stuff that maybe was a little edgy, right? But that's what Jay Black's platform can provide, right? There's even edits in it. Like I see it. Like them playing the Hitman versus Eazy the Block Captain battle in the background allows me to see the edits real clean, because masterful editing, what happens is it switches cameras. So like you're on the wide shot, and then the edit comes when it switches to a different shot and you can't tell because the angle changed. But it seems like the same conversation. Like I've watched Avocado do that over the years masterfully, and I can't even tell unless you show me the raw footage. Like it'll be the bar and it switches to the other camera. And what you guys never saw end up on YouTube is the piece where let's say the crowd just wouldn't stop going crazy for or like a scuffle for like 10-15 minutes. We couldn't collect it. And then finally, when it's edited, it's cleaner. It removes some of the fuck shit that just makes people say, this, you know what I'm saying? It's different than, of course, changing bars or anything like that, or taking out chokes, right? It's just masterful production. And I can see that based on watching the battle in the background and how it changes. Like, oh, it just skipped a part. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Black with the masterful editing. Shout out to Eazy with the very smart chess move. His 24/7, the ability to control your content. That's always going to be a plus. I've done that a million times over when it was time to talk. I kind of realized I was decent at also addressing hot topics or whatever live last year when I brought up a bunch of content and I ran through it, and I was just like, I don't have to always edit. You know, like even all the Averb shit this year, right? I didn't edit a single video, right? I'll always leave that warning out there. If I do, you guys know it's night and day. But edited is always going to be a super controlled moment. You could show exactly what you want to see. You could take out the exact syllable to the syllable that you want to take out, insert here, add this footage over here. Very, very smart for easy to do. And back to the leading or turning it back into the point I was making about TBL earlier. The week before, pretty much, it's perfect, because when you announce a battle months out, and then you can get closer to the event and things either maintain or pick up, it's all you can ask for as a league. So Cassidy and Eazy, you guys are doing a great job, and this will go down in history, and there's more to come. That's what's crazy. Like, I think Eazy is going to really, really also target a bunch of people. I don't need to act like it's like some secret or whatever. It seems like he's about to turn his targets towards Reed, maybe some other people, expose for expose or shot for shot type of shit. Like, I don't know. I don't have any inside information on that. I'm just reading the room and I'm watching the things that's being said, and I'm just like, yeah, there's more coming. Cassidy is relentless. Like, Cassidy's not going to all of a sudden stop talking. He's going to probably even turn up that much more, because Eazy was quiet this whole time. So it's not even over. Like, TBL didn't expect this, but you got one. You got one. All right. So now that we're done with some of the intro, now that we caught up, I did see Cassidy's response after, what was this, the first 24/7 that Eazy put up, and this is the last Cassidy piece of video that I tracked. So let's play this real quick.
I think it was a waste of time, man. He stayed quiet this whole time. He should have just stayed quiet, man. Just made him look more like a liar. Like he done paid some little Tubi actors to act like they was his family. He got his drunk uncle and his I don't even want to go there because you know the, but you seen his cousin and you seen them people he done paid to act like they was his family. He talking about, yo, my best friend used to live across the street. What's your best friend name? Like, what happened to him? He died. Where he at? Like, where your friends at? Like, I was just cracking the fuck up. I'm like, yo, this nigga is really trying to publicity stunt, man. I think he flabbergasted, man. He overwhelmed. I just seen him on Jay Black show breaking down, stuttering. You know he stutter when he get nervous and be lying. It's not looking good for the ball, man. You still ain't show us nobody that knew you in the city, man. The boy that you was talking to that you said your fake brother because your dad was messing with his sister. That nigga said He from New Jersey. You done got Jersey niggas that come to Philly act like they know you, man. This nigga is tripping, bro. The girl that's supposed to be his cousin interviewing him like she don't even know him. I'm like, yo, this nigga is bugging, bro. He like, oh, I just got to get my stuff together. I got to call my mom and I got to ask where I was born. And he got the GPS on. He don't know how to get to the block where his family's supposed to be at, where he done supposed to live that his whole life. He got the GPS on. He pointing to the worst cheesesteak spots. Talking about, they go the cheesesteak spot right there. That shit was
Yo, this
garbage. That
nigga's
nigga don't know where the fuck
insane.
he at, man. That nigga tripping. Yo,
This
he
nigga's
even did an
insane.
audio where he
He said the
actually gave the
GPS
address
wrong.
where he from in Germantown. He like, I'm from Germantown, 5 such and such and such, 12th Street. He tried to get an address, but it's no 12th Street. There's no number streets in Germantown. So it's like Alany is where that address that he gave is at. That's in Alany, another part of Philly.
Yeah. So within that, what, 2 minutes, he said like 5 different things, right? The numbers of a street in Germantown. You got he took shots at his family. He said that they're paid higher to be actors. What else did he like Cassidy is just insane, and he's very sharp, he's very fast with it. So we're also gonna do one for Easy as well. You know, I try to keep it balanced over here for y'all. We're gonna do one for Easy. But closing out this Cassidy piece right here, I would say one big piece that is still on the table for Easy, right? Because Easy is doing himself justice with his 2 blogs that he's released so far. He is like, just look at the comments, look around, look at the energy, even look at some of the offensive positions that he's taking. You know what? Let me finish Cassidy piece. He's done himself justice, but one thing that and he might, for all we know, in upcoming videos, not showing any like friends. And there's a couple bloggers that saying that too. Is you know, like I gave an example of like about 2 months ago or something like that. I went to a wake. You know, one of my closest friends that I grew up with, AB, his sister passed away. Um, and we get to the wake. It's dead in the middle of the hood. It's on Castleton in Staten Island. If you know where that is, everybody knows where that funeral part or that funeral service home is. You know what I'm saying? And as much as it's a sad time, I fly in and I pull up and I'm there holding down my brother. But there was also a good energy, as bugged out as that sounds, because it felt like a reunion. It's like I knew everybody there. Everybody. It's like you're just surrounded by a bunch of people that went to surrounding schools or grew up in surrounding neighborhoods or the same neighborhood or we went to the same school with or whatever. And you know, that's always gonna be one of those things. It's just like, obviously it even got annoying recently when we was just like, yo, somebody got to get Sko out of here right now. He's hurting Eazy the Block Captain with his interviews. And it's funny that I did that take the other day. And then when I watched the Jay Black shit, Eazy said the same thing. Now I'm not going to say that he took it from or none of that, because I think he had his shit pre-recorded before his 24/7 and then lined up like, Black, you edit and drop when I drop my 24/7. That's what I think that happened. But it's funny because he says the same thing, like, yo, Sko, just like, it sounded like he wanted to go in on Sko. He was like, yo, Sko, just get out it, just, I got this. I'm gonna do this myself. Like, because you making it worse. You get up there with the fucking bird on your hat, people's calling out a Pottsville pigeon hat and shit. It's just like, and then you get up there, I'm in Pottsville right now. It's just like, what are you doing? Like, you're not helping me, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing, when you look at all of these surrounded pieces of it, battle rappers, it's like, all right, K Walker, Reed, and Zan, and Sko, and Muslim Poppy, and or whoever, trenches people, nigga, just go hang out with your friends. Or the people you knew from early. And it's very possible like he don't fuck with anybody still from the sandbox or whatever. But I see that. I see bloggers saying that. I see fans saying that. You definitely see Cass on that. Like, it's only battle rap people, or family. And you should address that. You know what I'm saying? E, like, real talk. You should address that. All right. Let's go over the east side now. All right. Let me keep some balance here on these streams. Let me keep some balance here. This is part of Eazy's 24/7. Now, if you haven't seen this, I'm also not going to spoil some of his big angles for you guys. And on top of that, I kind of want to see what Cassidy is going to respond to. So I'm not going to get into some of the biggest stuff. I was just like, I watched it as it was premiering last night, and I was just like, oh, okay, I see what he is on. He's on the offensive side. And it's always good to be on offense. If you spend the whole time on defense, it's like you lost the battle before the battle, and then you got to just fight an uphill battle on stage. So one of them, this one I have respect for too. So that one I want to speak on. You know, real men is supposed to real friends, real associates, real niggas with strong rapport is supposed to be able to disagree. I've always just disagreed with that with Cassidy. You know, the whole thing. Well, then again, my own personal perspective could be different, and that's not me trying to save anybody. Like I said, I want to do an easy piece to keep balance here. Um, but if Cassidy has like this angle of you should have never battled Reed, you know, that's not putting on for the city, that's trying to destroy the city or whatever the case may be. If there's some shit that I don't know about mixed in there, like let's say if Reed is telling Cassidy behind the scene, I'm just making this up, y'all. Like I'm not trying to put this on Cass or Reed. I'm just making it up. If Reed is telling Cass, um, yo, between me and you, Easy did some shit, and the way that it was really a lineup, and they did this, and boom, 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 boom. It was all set up to try to push him in front of all of the OGs from Philly and all this type of shit, and they edited the footage or whatever, and he took my hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it'd be something. It'd be something for me. But if you're just talking about pure battle rap, one of the reasons why I've just always respected Philly is because their stain, their need, their history in the world of battle rap is so battle rap isn't battle rap without Philly. It just isn't. This is coming from a New Yorker. All right. I'm proud to claim the mecca of all of this shit, but I'm not the guy that's all over competitive with surrounding neighboring tri-states and areas or other regions. I don't be like fuck Snoop. I don't be like I buy no Pac albums. No. I give these niggas they love, their respect, and they kudos. I told y'all before, a clown that wants to try to tarnish or put down somebody's legacy when it's clear cut as day is what somebody brought to the hip hop culture is a fucking fraud and a clown. All right. So don't ever disrespect people's legacies when they've earned it. Clowns. So the legacy of Philly is fucking disgusting. And I lived through all of that shit, not locally. I wasn't there living. I mean, I followed all of it. You know, I cared about hearing the 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 Joey Jihads, the Quilly Mills, the shit. Even on the music side of things, one of my favorite groups back then was Ape Gang. You know, Preem, Hard Body Preem, Garcy, um, Ready Rock. You know what I'm saying? But back on the battle rap side, NH, obviously, and shit. I tried to get him and Swave done. I'm so mad that never happened. And him and Show Off, I was always interested in. But the NHs of the world, the Hollows of the world, the Realistics, the Young Sams, the Mercs, all of these guys. I watched all of them. And it's just like the Philly scene, the Philly battle rap scene was so raw, and I watched them all battle each other, you know? So I never agreed with that angle. I never agreed with it. Now, if there's something else and narratives and narratives, you know, like obviously it's stained Easy, and Cassidy is making some type of point with it because Easy is responding to it. You know, he's doing edits to it. He's using that as one of the chapters that he's like, I gotta try to move on this narrative here. Okay. But all in all, I would say Easy's 24/7 videos that just started to come out, and allegedly he's not done. It did what he needed to do in terms of giving himself some offensive positions. If you're just under an attack the whole time leading into the battle, the only good outcome of that could be if you become the full all out underdog, which was not the case when the battle got announced. Then if you are connecting in the building, and if people's like they feel your plight, right? That's how it could be all right, maybe Cass, did you overshoot your mark from the psychology of the fans listening and the people watching on that stream? So I broke that down already. But all in all, I like this now because it's like no, I'm not your little, you know what I mean? Like I got some stuff that I want to say to you as well. And Cass has been Cass this whole time. So it's just like it feels more like a fight instead of like a just a shot down the whole time. And Easy did very good for himself by doing that. Now, I'm still not going to answer the title yet. Um, I want to get into a couple pieces of promo to talk about Cassidy versus Eazy the Block Captain, the biggest fear that I now have. Okay. So when I talk about biggest pieces of promo, it made me think. I said, is this the biggest promo run that I can remember? Is it one of them? Is it top 5? Is it top 10? Chat, go ahead. Let me know how y'all feel. But I started to pull up some, and then I went to Chat GPT after. But before I went to Chat GPT, let me show y'all some of the ones that popped into my memory. Right? Of course. This is one of them. Oh, the RBE guy. What you can say what the fuck you want. You know, I got the numbers to prove it. Like this right here, it continually goes viral a couple times a year. There are literally people in battle rap culture that tell me I watch it once a year just for my own personal entertainment. I spin back and I just watch it because it's that good. And the thing about this face off that makes it a cut above every face off. I mean, not that it has two of the biggest battle rap stars ever. So, of course, that's going to be mega within itself, but it's genuine. There's no question of, oh, are they trying to cook this up? Are they trying to sell the fight? Is somebody got a pay per view deal? Is somebody doing? There's zero of that. This is all 1000% organic, and it absolutely led to them not liking each other. And I had to wait all the way to like Max Out or one of the Blue Room joints to try to, you know, subside the energy and get them to shake hands on camera. And they've been cool after that, which is so dope. You know what I'm saying? But this was organic. This was real. Here is the best face off in battle rap history.
Battle rap now. Hey, watch what you do, bro. Watch what you do, bro, because I really hurt you.
They go battle rap.
Shit, yo, watch what you do.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Whatever way it go.
And I'm so
whatever way it go. Whatever way it go. Whatever way it go. I don't give a fuck.
Don't play with me, bro.
There's no need. There's no need.
I mean, those two guys. Yeah, the expectation was surpassed. You're dealing with a matchup that everybody says nobody asked for this. Cool, everybody's gonna watch it. I know what's gonna happen because of the biggest main event, you know, this year being booked, and it turned out to be one of the biggest main events ever. You know, and that face off drops, and it's just the whole world wants to watch it now. Okay. Whoever wasn't like, I'm talking about the people outside of battle rap. Like, oh no, we got to watch this. We got to see how this is going to turn out. Next up, when you're talking about a promo run, especially when the scale is a little bit more tilted to one side, where one person did a majority of it, you got to give them his props. Once again, you don't lie on somebody's accolades. You don't do that. That's fuckboy shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, do that. You can do that if you want. I'm gonna burn that bitch up off you. I'm gonna burn that bitch up off you. I'm gonna burn that bitch up. What you talking about? Don't even got a lighter. Nigga, I'll burn this bitch up. Let's rap right now then. Burn this bitch up. Rap right now then. Right up in. Right now then. Nigga, hey, flip that coin right now. 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 What you want to do? Right now. Let's go now. Let's go right now. Flip that coin right now. Let's go now. Yeah. Let's go now. Come on, rap. Yes, let's go now. You ain't ready. I got an extra.
Yeah, okay. Imagine all that build up and then I give it away for free. Who the fuck is you kidding? No, y'all better cut that pay-per-view on tomorrow. Y'all nigga, I'll go legal on y'all. I might hit one of y'all if you start rapping, but if I gotta go, I'll sue you by the morning. You'll be served. Don't say a single bar, this bitch. Nah, but real shit. Averb's promo run on this was so hellacious. It's something that I don't remember ever seeing before. Darius, I see you. Let me come over here real quick. Shout out to the supers coming. I'm gonna get to every super. But this one caught my eye because of the color. Why the fans aren't this hard on Tay Rock fake chains and crime life? Swamp One sold Tim's and etc. These battle rappers do that's whack 90% lie and show no proof of real success outside battle rap. Why the hate on Eazy so strong? You taking me off a topic. I'll give a more depth answer to this in a second, homie. But I'll give you a brief one real quick too, because I appreciate the super, which is the hate on Eazy. Um, it's twofolded. Like some of it is real. It's like, yo, that's some jealousy, or that's some hate. Another piece of it is when people realize it or not. And Eazy's a smart guy. He's got to understand how to look in the mirror at times. There's some of it that he cultivated. Okay, like how a person moves, how a person talks. If somebody shows cockiness, arrogance, um, these are all elements to making people turn on you at any given moment. And when I say any given moment, that's so important because 1 second they could love you, the next second they could hate you, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. And if you don't realize that, you know, and so I don't think Easy gets hated year round. You know, some of that is his own movements, but some of it is not deserving. It just depends. Like you got to be specific. I'm gonna come back to more of this in a second, though, homie. I got you. I just want to stay through this segment. I got all the supers, by the way. I got y'all. So this promo run here by Averb, it was incredible. It was like spaces multiple times per day. Like he did a space like 3-4 times a day. He was going with the racist angles. He was going with your mother angles. He was going the where you're from angles. He's going with the white boy angles. It was disrespectful. You know, very very close to the end. A Ward popped out and made it a little interesting because there was like a space or something, and A Ward popped in, and everybody's like, "Yo, A Ward, pull A Ward up or whatever." And then there was a little controversial moment where the public started saying A Ward's not showing up to the face off. You know, when I heard that, when somebody hit my lineup, I was like, "What?" And then I made a couple phone calls. I was like, "No, it's happening, y'all." But that was like going to be like backbone crushing to a lot of people. Like, no face off for A Ward and Averb? Hell no, after all of this. Like, we got to see these guys eye to eye now with all this. But this is one of them that's going to go down in history as a promo run. All right. I'm not done, people. We got some throwback ones. Incredible. You know what? I keep forgetting to ask myself, Holla, the next time I'm on the line with you to ask you more behind the scenes shit, whether I can say it publicly or not, about this surf scuffle. I swear on everything. I don't know if it's fully real or not. I never really asked the question, you know, but at some point, some people will say, you know, this ain't battle rap or whatever. URL was smart enough to capitalize on it and use it as promo, orchestrated as promo, whatever the case may be. And you got one of the biggest, if not like viewership wise, Surfing Hitman. Is it sitting at #1 as far as battles on the states? Is it Diamond? It might be Diamond, right? But it might be like 10 million views or something like that. And some of that is not just because you got 2 megastars, but you got the timing of it. The 2 guys, they're on like a crash course. These 2 guys, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen, right? And then you got the scuffle shit, you know, and all of that is the makings of millions of people wanting to tune in.
I don't know.
So that was Holla in the Red, and that's Surfing the Black.
Don't worry about it. This ain't outside of town, homie. I'll be back too. When I come back, we gonna see when you saw that on my set. It's on my set.
Now Holla spoke about it a little bit on Vlad. Let's pull that up.
That happened. He came. Guess he tried to. I don't really know what he tried to do, but my whole goal, I was just gonna get him and grab him and like slam him or something. I wasn't even finna hit him. That's why I ain't never had my fist closed or whatever. But yeah, that wasn't nothing fake about that. Why do I have to promote a fake fight to a battle that the whole world already want to see? You know what I'm saying? They are.
Okay. I think this Vlad interview was also before the battle. The Vlad platform was very big back then too. Like when it came to battle rap, Michael Hughes did a lot of the coverage for battle rap. He had like a battle rap area that Vlad gave him to do coverage, and I appreciate it. That's how RBE was on, and me is on Vlad, is because Michael Hughes came to Drum and covered me and covered RBE. Vlad pretty much after that strayed away from battle rap unless he had Serious Jones, Disaster, or Math on his platform, pretty much. Talking about fights or shit like that. But huge promo run. Hitman, man, you're involved in a lot. I gotta give it to you. You're involved in a lot.
I am fully and he apologized for the shit he say. Niggas ain't no man. He apologized for shit he say. Shotgun, you a fraud. You want to bully your way? Well, we supposed to be spooked because you run watch. Fuck shotgun, sure. When I sure gun shot.
Imagine wanting to watch a rap battle or looking forward to a rap battle simply to see if somebody's pockets are going to get tapped. I'm not exaggerating. I remember people were taking bets. I bet you $100, I bet you $500, I bet you $200 Suge tap his pocket. I bet you $500, nigga, don't touch holla. Imagine. This is promotion. This is leading. And I know we call it promotion from the outside. We breaking the fourth wall by doing that. But the battle is when they create the believability in it, or if they really, really mean the shit that's going on, you out of here. You out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got another one for you if you want to come recent. Being that we just threw back one with Suge and Holla. Well, it happened again. This was the promo run of 2024.
Show you why I'm here. I'm gonna show you why I'm here. This the boogeyman. This the boogeyman.
Watch out.
This the boogeyman.
Man, watch out.
You can't fuck with me.
Get that nigga Geechee.
I'm Gotti, nigga. Nice to meet you.
Get that nigga Geechee.
So last time you done after this. You done after this. You done after this.
Get that nigga Geechee.
I don't know shit.
I don't know shit. Yeah.
You keep it rap.
You keep it rap, nigga. Keep it rap, nigga. Or what? Or what?
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
We go outside right now.
Right now.
Nigga. Fade your weak ass up, nigga. Take it outside right now.
Man, take it outside right now.
Right now, nigga.
Right now. What you talking about? Yeah. I'm gonna pause right there. You got the security guards pulling up and everything. You gotta protect the investment too, man. Like, let's not fuck this up. You heard me saying that in the Hitman and Cassidy. Y'all gonna fuck this money up. Y'all gonna fuck this money up. Fire. Before I get last piece, before I get to the title, y'all. Last piece. I went to ChatGPT. Can y'all see it? Best rollout, because I asked, I said, if you go like across like the biggest, especially on the American side, the question, and I had it give me a double take of not the promotions as far as like the companies, but the actual individual battles. So best rollouts, best face-offs, biggest storyline build, most talked about lead up, highest anticipation generated. This is not about league size. It's about promo impact and specific matchups events, because it was keying in, ChatGPT was keying in too much on the league as a promoter. I wanted the actual battle built up. So top tier, all-time biggest battle promotions. It has Cassidy versus anyone. This is ChatGPT. You can't make this shit up. This is where you remove like all bias off the table. It's just like, what do you want me to do? This shit says Cassidy versus anyone, and then it says RBE and URL. What do you want me to do? You got to put TBL there now too, ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane. They got Cassidy number one there. Cassidy is arguably the greatest promo machine in battle rap history. Okay? That's what it says. It says most notable, Cassidy versus Hitman Holla, RBE. Now, I pulled this up after what popped into my mind, the videos that we just watched. And I said, let me see what ChatGPT says. See if I'm aligned with any of them. The most replayed face-off ever. Viral clips everywhere. Massive argument moment. Unlimited storyline hype. Then it says Cassidy versus Goods on URL. It says Cassidy versus Arsenal on RBE. ChatGPT got that wrong, of course. That's a URL battle. That's not an RBE battle. Every time Cassidy battles, the promotion becomes the main event. That's what it says. Is ARP building up to his title? Are you guys, you with me? All right. Hitman Holla versus Bill Collector. RBE, deep personal storyline, legendary face-off. The tension itself sold the entire event. One of RBE's best rollout packages ever. Hey, ChatGPT, I can't disagree with you. And once again, I got the numbers to prove it. That face-off, one of the biggest elements to that is just imagine the storyline of Hitman and Bill Collector and even Show Out and what happened outside that day in the street. The stories were told, the grudge was made, the back and forth, the disses, the grudge, the hate, the threats, all of that over the course of years. RBE puts this closure card together and we model a bunch of closure matchups underneath that main event. But then you get to the face off, and this is the first time these guys have been face to face in the physical ever since the altercation. That is masterful shit. That is masterful shit. That is incredible when you really think about it. Next up, it says Geechee Gotti versus Loaded Lux on URL. Battle rap generational conversation. Yep. The older era versus the newer era. Multiple trailers. West versus East. Yep. That's there too. That's always going to be a big hip hop storyline. Pop Big, Snoop, Mob Deep, Nas, right? And it's brought into battle rap in this battle. The East versus West factor. And you saw that even continue when Geechee battles Murder Mook in New York. And it's almost like, okay, now that it's out here, it's payback, right? Niggas dancing on stage and shit, right? The location matters. Speaking of location. Anyway, heavy media push, interviews, expert breakdowns, incredible. Mook versus Tay Rock on URL, years of tension. Cave Gang versus Dot Mob Energy, one of the most anticipated modern URL matchups. Mook versus Briz, gotta agree with that because of the fight. And the battle didn't even happen. Yes, I agree. The promo was insane. The face-off went viral. I don't remember the face-off, but the entire culture tuned in. The buzz didn't die for months. Actually, people still want to see that battle. You know, that's almost like picking up a Bill Collector versus Hitman. You know, people still, whether they say that, no, it's too late, it died down or whatever, shut the fuck up. If somebody announces Loaded Lux versus Daylight, every blog is going to talk about it. All media is going to have a camera in everybody's face. I'm going to be talking, everybody's going to talk about it, and everybody's going to tune in. Shut up. Stop lying. Goes on to Hollow versus Math on RBE. Deep real life history. Very true. Required mediation. We dropped multi-parts, like 3 parts of their face off. Was it mediation? Maybe it feels like that from hindsight, but damn, RBE leaned into emotional and personal tension. I would agree with that. One of their strongest ever promo arcs. I would agree with that. And then the turnout on the stage was massive too. You know, to this day, I consider that Math Hoffa's best overall battle rap performance, him versus Hollow. That's my opinion. Loaded Lux versus Calico. Was we paying attention to that one moving in the most? Or was we paying attention more to Iron Solomon and Mook? I don't know about that. I don't remember this. Classic trailer run. Okay, legendary. You're going to get this work, but that's after. Come on, ChatGPT. Keep up. First true mainstream feeling promo in modern era. Definitely was a historic card. So a lot of people say best card or best event ever was at Summer Madness 2. So huge rollout, absolutely. Tay Rock and Daylight on URL. Daylight's information storyline or transformation storyline. This is the serious Daylight promo angle. I don't know if this was a top 10. I don't think so. URL heavily pushed the idea that this was a career-defining battle. We always do that. I don't got Tay Rock and Daylight, and I think the outcome of the battle is incredible and one of the best battles. But the lead-in, I don't remember it like that, so I can't say that. All right, mid-tier strong. Also on Cassidy, RBE. Come on, ChatGPT. That's a URL battle. Geechee versus Surf. Crip on Crip. Okay. Charlie Clips versus Rex on URL. Yep. Aver versus Hitman. Absolutely. Yep. You saw that once again. That's a real little grudge and dispute versus like a promo break the fourth wall type of thing. Where they rank in promo RBE. He's number 2. Who cares? RBE's top promo battle. And then I asked it also about give me my top shit because I don't even remember my own shit. or all of it. Cassidy Hitman, Bill Collector, Math Hollow, A Ward, Ill Will, Big Cannon, Big K, O Red, Averb, RB Thrives on Rollout, updated summary, promotions of all time. This is the top 7. All right, that's what we just saw. Promotional leagues, URL, RBE, King of the Dot, Don't Flop, Flip Top. The difference there, how you earn that, being defined as a league promo, is it's one thing to have a battler, like let's say Cassidy, that's going to do that no matter where he's at. When you see a league's ability to take something and create mass hysteria, that's when you got to look at the league, especially how they put together interviews, face-offs, trailers, storylines, even down to the initial matchmaking and saying that I'm putting this match together to bring this story forward. You know, that's where the league is creative and they work hard and they spend their money and they promote and they do all of that and they coordinate. So, fire. Okay, let me get into the title. Cassidy versus Eazy The Block Captain, biggest fear. Here's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is that if Cassidy and Eazy do not live up to the hype of one of the biggest promo rollouts that we remember, it's going to hurt not just them. It's going to hurt battle rap, okay? We don't always get the opportunity to get eyes outside of battle rap. Like I'm starting to see some of even Cassidy's promotion get picked up on platforms that don't cover battle rap, like Chigs. Chigs got like 3 or 4 Cassidy videos uploaded right now. Shout out to Chigs Smooth. I follow Chigs for news updates in the industry shit that we do Sorry It's True podcast mode mostly around. It's got a bunch of Cassidy shit up there now, you know? So this is one of those battles that goes outside. And next week is going to continue to do so. And also, there's a person involved that always will make headlines, and that is Remy Ma. Okay, whether she gets dissed, whether like you see Eazy in his last 24/7, you know, I call it trying to unchamber somebody's gun. Right? When you try to see what's coming and you try to pull the bullet out of the joint. And I think that call that he did with Rem, and he did it right after saying, you rapping your rounds to people and you don't think that they're talking to me. And then he does in his footage calling Rem on speaker and talking about the wearing of the Free Cassidy t-shirt. Okay. So he has his expectations. Cassidy's been saying TMZ and whatnot, and I got more stuff or whatever. I think he's a gloves off, anybody can get shot next Saturday type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So Rem goes to the blog site. She goes to the Tasha K and to the TMZ and all that type of shit if her name is in the headlines or if there's controversy around her name. All right. Now, when you have the outside draw or when they come in and they cover us, isn't it incredible when the product itself also is that? The product is that. The battle rap community itself, removing the outside, will be so fucking let down to go through all of this. And then once the battle is over, everybody's coming online and going, that shit was whack, or it was too personal, it got messy, or Eazy was on defense too much, even though he said he's spending this battle on offense in his blog. Eazy was too much on the defense, and Cassidy, we wanted to hear more of his double time flow, and you know what I'm saying? That'll be bad, and that's where the business and the future selling. I always think about tomorrow. It's like that's how to be successful. You don't think about today. You got to think about tomorrow. I talk about like, yo, this Cassidy promo run shows the leagues after this how much they may be willing to invest in him. Same thing could be for Eazy too. You know, like the tomorrow aspect is just like we do all of that. Now imagine you don't like Eazy's performance. And then you say, well, he caved, he's past his prime, all these new angles out on him, he can't overcome them. The battle rap community has turned on him. We no longer look at him like that. Your run is over, right? As far as the respect that the general battle rap fan has when your name is announced or when they tune into you or when they even follow you at a personal level, okay? Or Cassidy. Imagine the ability to be announced, be an underdog, then start to promote, start to talk your shit, start to release your angles, Pottsville Pigeon, and all this type of stuff, popping up on all these interviews. And then the Twitter polls go up and it becomes, wait a minute, a lot of people have Cassidy winning now. And then imagine Cassidy, like his rounds were the worst rounds ever, right? How do you buy into Cassidy's next promo run after this then? Everybody's going to be like, I'm only here for the promo. I'm only here for the blog coverage. I'm only here for the face-off. That's not healthy, because the core of all of this shit, which is also the biggest battle within the war, is on the fucking stage. We said it already. That's the piece that does the millions of views. Millions. Not ARP or Caps or Three Letter Man or Polo or Hip Hop Is Real, the 10 or Piper Boy or Chris Unbiased or Vodafly or Three Letter Man. Everybody. Battle Facts, like none of them. The 5,000 here, 10,000 here, even 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views there. All of that shit gets swept away once the multi-million view battle goes up. Okay? That's the biggest piece of the war. That bitch right there. And if we watch that and it's like none of it is believable, battles fucked up, no bars hit, no haymakers, no entertainment, no replay value. Yeah, that's the feedback that motherfuckers gonna deserve too. Because battle rap culture, we are an industry that needs the cake and eat it too. We survive on the promo because our sales is low. So we survive on big promo efforts and big promo runs. But then when you get there, the product has to meet there. And then even when you got a product like that, it carries. Like you can get like 1 or 2 big battles in the year and it'll carry a lot of the energy for all of battle rap for like the next 6 months or so, until something else big happens, because we call those the low moments. That's when you start seeing all the bloggers go in different directions. That's when you start seeing Piper Boys say, let me focus on these 100,000 subscribers and go do politics. That's when you see Chris Unbiased. He starts picking up a couple Drake topics. You say ARP, I'm already off that shit. I'm just like, listen, my primary is over there. But I'm still a battle rap head. So yeah, I'm going to cover it as well. But shit, 4 days out the week, I'm over there, right? Who else? Who else is covering other shit? Everybody does it. Every blogger, Three Letter Man, you're gonna see him talking about topics that's outside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? The low moments, right? This right here is big for battle rap's market, battle rap's viewership, battle rap's money, battle rap's credibility, as far as like, all right, I watched the commercial, I watched the trailer of this upcoming movie. I walked into the theater and I left saying, good fucking job. But a lot of us watch these movie trailers on these commercials, and then we get into the theater, and what do we say? Damn, all the best parts were in what? The trailer. Can't let Eazy and Cassidy be the best parts were in the trailer. That's my greatest fear. Okay. All right. We may do some more Eazy and Cassidy today, maybe tomorrow, depending on how my afternoon goes. I hear that there's more going on. But I hope that was good coverage of y'all for the up-to-date of where I feel on some of that stuff. I got a couple more minutes. Matter of fact, before I do some more of these topics, let me come over here to the supers real quick. My bad, y'all. I got y'all. A morning live. Talk to me nice. Jay, what's up? Don Bean is here. Shout out to our members. 20 months. This is what you consider a Sorry It's True podcast OG. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you. Morning live. Yeah. Good morning, AR and gang. Shout out to the whole green team over here. Remember, y'all, we got a Sorry It's True podcast chat on Instagram. Just hit up the chat if you want to find entry into it. We in there dropping news, talking shit. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? So keep an eye out. We got Nikita Gordon, our member, says, good morning, ARP and the Green Gang. Sorry It's True, RBE. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Good seeing you as always. That's how it be, man. I know I've been on a lot of afternoons and evenings lately, but when I come in the morning, I get to see some of that morning crew. I miss y'all, man. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. My bad. What was this next one? Did I just skip one? No, I didn't. I didn't skip this one right here. Okay. Mr. Jenkins is here. Our members in the building once again. Have you seen the interview with Payne? Had me like, don't sound like ARP was talking spicy. I did see it. I went to the comments and there's like highlights in there of this piece. He's talking about this and this piece he's talking about that. It's just not really worth much to me. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much to the retirement of ARP. I get it. You know what I'm saying? There's a ripple effect also because of what I mean and meant to the culture. And that's not me trying to pat myself on the back. That's one of the biggest platforms and one of the best league owners to come through battle rap in the battle rap timeline. So there's going to be pros, there's going to be cons. You can't please everybody. After 10 plus years, one person that I definitely have to please is me. You know what I'm saying? People will bleed you. And I'm not saying pain, but people will bleed you is for as long as you're willing to donate blood. You know what I'm saying? But my retirement is it's actually the best retirement that battle rap may see. You go out on top, heavy consensus of the best league of the year, best battle of the year, best card of the year, best promo of the year, battle of the, all of this, you know what I'm saying? And then it just the best one of the best cards ever in Max Out 3. It's just my retirement is never going to please everyone. It's never going to do that. But as far as pain specifics, like if it meant that much to me to get into all of those specifics related to the Bricks and Lawrence and Winged and Pain, or this battle rapper from the Bricks or that battle rapper from the Bricks, if it meant that much to me to break it down, Pain would get a lot of answers that maybe he does or he doesn't know. But other than that, you know, my retirement was 100% necessary. And there's one thing about RBE that I'm very proud of. From beginning to very end, I did it my way, and they will never be able to take that from me. So shout out to everybody. Jay says, who would win trash talking? Only Cass or Jay Mills? Cass is I don't know. Jay Mills is a great arguer too. I would say Jay Mills and Sirius Jones, those two guys, man. It'd be a good one. I'll say that. It'd be a good one. It'd be a good one. Good back and forth. Good debate. Very, very good debate. Gordon again says, y'all hit that like button, share, join the green team. Yes, please listen. Please listen to Nikita. Nikita, you're switching up your default pictures on us. I don't remember that one recently. All right, back to this. Was there anything that I left on the table with this one? So why the fans aren't this hard on Tay Rock? All right, so again, people, you could be loved, you could be hated. It's how your energy is, how fans perceive you. It's the moments that you have. It's a what have you done for me lately place as well. Some of these motherfuckers deserve what they get because they fake as shit and they pieces of shit people. Other people are you think that they're angels and they get treated with respect and they really pieces of shit behind the scene. Me, I tell people all the time, I ain't perfect. I ain't no angel. But as far as my reputation, it's earned and it's deserved. You don't have everybody speaking the way about my business and the way I carry myself as a man, as a league owner, as an interpersonal person. You don't get that for all these years for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So I am who I am. But when I see other people get attacked, I always remember to try to separate the moment from, you know, the overall, you know, because everybody's going to have their moment in this bitch. Everybody. They're going to love you today. They're going to hate you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, but there is some accountability as well. Eazy does perpetuate some of this stuff. Okay. He does. He really does. Hey, Jay with the big super so that she could put up a blue heart and some bricks in the chat. Thank you, Jay. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Jay's default changed a little bit off of the blue room mommy. You know what I'm saying? A very, very beautiful picture still. Okay. I see you, Jay. You're going to keep these more rolling up in your DMs. Okay. But, you know, still a little blue tint there. Okay. Still a little blue room mommy-ish. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Jay. Thank you once again for the big super to the chat. All right. I actually don't want to spend too much more time here. I'm going to skip the Diddy topic. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to do this Cam and Jim, and I'm going to do this Mano and Academics one real quick. I'm going to start with the Mano and Academics one real quick because that's more funny to me. Fuck it. Let's do that real quick before we get out of here. Mano and Academics. Stupid shit, but entertains me. And is anybody right or wrong here?
Oh, we back with another episode, man. Let's rap about it. How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling great. Yo, academics, check this out. Academics.
What's up?
Academics, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on niggas and what niggas is wearing. You talking about what niggas is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and their age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist and this is your opinion. So let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a dyke. I feel like you built like no, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel, let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built. No, listen, I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. You understand? You can see, here's the thing. Like, this ain't no gangster talk. We ain't gonna do no gangster shit. But listen, what I'm saying, since you want to speak about young niggas, old niggas, and when you do that, you indirectly causing division between young and old niggas. Ain't no difference between young and old niggas. It's only time. It's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what niggas is wearing today, let me just give you some game though. Timbs, Air Force Ones, Pelés, Averexes, and all the things that you see people wear today, those things was made hot in this generation here. Those are the things that was made hot in the 80s and the 90s, and we made popular. So like, leave niggas out of that. Like you giving it your opinion, and my opinion to you is I think you built like a fucking a woman with 4 kids. Like, what are we really talking about? No. Let me talk though, because young niggas because this is the problem. Niggas been talking every day. We wake up, niggas is saying shit about us, and we ain't. Yeah. We take the high road every time, but we got to put things in perspective, right? You got a nigga that probably spent most of his early life afraid to really be and couldn't be in the in crowd, was insecure, couldn't take his pants off in front of women. You understand what I'm saying? So now 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, ashamed, right? Because listen, I know, you know part of being a senior citizen is that you're still outside. And I know the hoes. Everybody know, man don't know the hoes. So I know the hoes that these niggas be DMing and all, and I know what they say about these boys. They call that boy you know what they call that boy? They call that boy chicken. Chicken for chicken nugget. Stop playing with me, nigga. Come on, micro nigga. I'm a big dick dictator. Stop playing with me. Because this
being fabulous, being like 49 with the headband, like, yo, why is the nigga wearing, the headband is for sweat. Like, yo, Fab is on some. Yo, the headband is for sweat, Fab. Fab, the headband is for you sweating.
I don't need the academics piece right there. So let me tell y'all something about fashion, and definitely why academics, he was out of bounds here. You want to know when I can make a big distinction in somebody, especially like these visible artists and rappers that be in the camera, right? When the jewelry becomes the outfit, I look at that and I mean, everybody do what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. Dope is dope. If you got it on, you got it on, right? But when the jewelry is the outfit, that person is not of a certain level, okay? Versus when the jewelry looks like the accessory, in my opinion, from a fashion standpoint, that's when you killing shit. Okay, and I'll give you an example of that. Like, let's say a rapper takes the stage and his image is everything. It sells all the records. It makes the women fuck with him and everything. He's got some bullshit ass like a t-shirt on, like some shit that I wear around the house every day, like this, right? And I don't know, some beat up fucking, I don't know, some joggers, right? But he's got 50 chains on, 2 watches, rings, ears. The jewelry is the outfit. Now, speaking of a guy like Fab got millions of dollars in jewelry, it looks like, but his jewelry doesn't take over the outfit. And it's ironic for Academics to use Fab as one of his targets in this whole scene. And I know it's content, it's fun, it's whatever, and it's opinions. This ain't no big thing. You know what I'm saying? But the whole senior citizen thing, you know, that is around Jim a lot because Jim, they feel like he's too old to act the way that he acts sometimes. And then Academics takes it into the fashion, everything. You picked the wrong guy because Fab literally is top 3. I don't know who's really ahead of him as far as putting that shit together. Fab is a guy, I give a man they props, man. I'm a very secure person. Fab is a guy that'll do the socks matter. The socks, like he's doing the socks a certain way. Real shit. He goes out of his way, my nigga. That hats, the shirts, the combos, the layers, the way he accessorizes the certain jewelry to go with this or whatever. Not the popular jewelry, not the iced out Cuban for everything and just put 5 of them on. No, like I'm doing rose for this, I'm doing yellow for this, I'm doing white for this, I'm doing beads for that, I'm doing nothing for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's a reverse. When I feel like all you are is the walking jewelry, and I say that to say that's Academics. I've never looked at Academics when he's out and about, when he's, I guess, trying to put on, like, let's say he's pulling up to a concert or something like that, or a show, or he's doing a big interview. I never looked at him and said, yo, that outfit you got on is dope. Where you get that? I don't care. Once again, I'm a secure nigga. That's a dope jacket. I'm gonna try to find that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always just the jewelry to me. And niggas that don't have style, that's where the name brand matters, and that's where the jewelry matters, and that's the standout. It's like don't talk to me because the shirt says Versace, but you put that shit together and the shirt is what. That's where you don't understand fashion to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really got that shit on, it's not about what it is. What it is can be dope, can be styled, but if that's the forefront, the brand and the jewelry, you're not a fashionable person. You're just in the, you know what I'm saying? You're in the arena of, I mean, and he just picked on the, even Mano's game over the years has been stepped up tremendously. Mano's doing his thing fashion-wise. Even the outfit he had on right there. Like, I like that jacket because you don't see that type of look too much. You know what I'm saying? Little beaver type of, nigga said beaver. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see it too much. Like, I'm a guy. I definitely like exclusivity. I got a bunch of hanging tags in my closet. I'm dying for the opportunity to wear. I just don't go out enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I see it. I'm like, I'm let that sit in the closet. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit. Like I get at my man Motor when he called me up, yo, got these new exclusive Vansons in or a custom order. I seen y'all gonna think I'm reaching. I'm mad at Motor right now. Because I do a custom order for my one of my last Vansons that I got from him. And I just seen the video when Mace was linking up with fucking Max B, and I seen Mace was with Motor recently. I'm like, you do that to me all the fucking time. It's like either whether I design one with you and you do a custom order for me, or you tell me there's only 3 of these out there, and I see one of these motherfuckers on camera with, I'm like, God, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. What's up with you? Nah, that's my nigga. But nah, act like you talking fashion is way, 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 way out of bounds. Like that's just not your arena. Last but not least, petty shit. You know, the whole versus thing. Let's do it real quick. Cam talking about some of the biggest mistakes he's ever made in his life. That's funny.
Yeah, listen. I can't think of nothing off the top of my head, but absolutely, 100%. You know, you've been doing this 30 years, so you have to make decisions that's best for yourself. But I can name a lot of decisions that wasn't good because I was trying to be a team player. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told niggas. That's a good one. Like, yo, my nigga, I should have never did the verses. I told niggas don't do the verses. Told niggas I don't want to do the verses. But I'm a team player, and it was the wrong decision that I made. No more of that. No more of that. So
Yo, Killer. When I was watching the verses, the only thing I kept thinking, I was like, yo, if you would have done the takeover after Kiss did Who Shot You? It would have been a different day, Killer.
Sam, I had a whole freestyle ready and all that, but listen, man, it's crazy, man.
That would have been crazy.
I try to be team.
That would have been fire.
And that's the first thing that came to my brain when you said wrong decisions. It's the wrong decision.
That would have been fire. Like if they would have turned that into like a freestyle off, man. But instead, Jada just had his own soul moment right there. And then this looks like what a Jim response. He posts up on his story. Me and Joel should have did the verses by ourselves. LOL. I ain't picked the list. LOL. Yeah. We've seen at this point, verses is a very tactical platform. The order of your songs, even doing homework on your opponent. Like if you're Cash Money, you like, they got bout it. They're gonna at some point, Master P gonna do that shit. How are we going to? You got to even be able to call audibles. Get at the line of scrimmage and call it an audible. Like, yo, they just did bout it. Like, no, put that. You know what I'm saying? Or when the Locks and the Dipset is up there and they're kind of going back and forth over hits for the ladies. You got to be able to have that little audible and lined up with your DJ. Like, this is how we're gonna do it. But Jim, I'm sorry. There's just nothing that y'all was going to be able to do that particular night, even the approach of it, because a big narrative was put into the middle of the verses by Jadakiss, which is I'm a better artist. And he did that by saying these niggas is lip singing all night. They Milli Vanilli with it. I'm pure instrumental and I'm rapping for you guys. That narrative alone just gave him the ball to run up the field with. And then he delivered by doing like standing up there, dropping classic verses and shit. There's nothing that it was all set up for it to go bad for you guys. And then, Jim, just imagine taking the biggest artist from the Diplomats out of the equation. And Cam had highlight moments as well. Removing Cam and saying you and Jewels was going to do something with the Locks. I get it. It's a response to Cam. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Like, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Like Jim got a catalog. You know, he do Ballin', he do Certified Gangsta, he do a couple joints off his albums. He got some Bird Gang shit. He got some Diplomatic Immunity and where he could just do the verses and not do the full songs. Yeah. But come on, B. Like the Locks is they argue as Styles P and Jadakiss are some of the best lyricists and rappers of all time. This is a New York-based verses right here. The home of lyricism. It done in what? Madison Square Garden? And you think you're gonna go fight Styles P and Jadakiss, and then even Sheek holds his weight as well with just you and Jewels, and Jewels' biggest song, like an old boy, is gonna like hold down the verses, and Certified Gangsta and We Ballin' is gonna carry enough weight for the back and forth. Shout out to Jim. It's just petty shit. It's just petty shit between them. All right. Thank you once again, Mish. I appreciate you. Good seeing you as well. Mish, another person with a new default picture. All right. I want the chat to know, the fellas in the chats to know that there's just something about the Sorry Shoe podcast where we have some very attractive women in here. All right. So if you a sniper, you know, you might catch you some. Nah, let me stop. I don't know who's married, who's spoke. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. Has somebody's husband pulling up on my live talk about, yo, don't be trying to auction. I'm just trying to say that, hey, come meet people. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to step on no married man or woman. None of that, man. I'm a respectful guy. All right, fun live today. Right, Mish? Fun live today. They said facts. Yo, putting up the quiet joint. I'm stopping right there. I'm stopping right there, B. All right, fun live this morning. We may be back late this afternoon. We'll see. Worst case scenario. It's the Sorry Shoot podcast. It's your boy, and we'll be back ASAP.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry Shoot podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.